Hello, everybody. We are the money coaches for Jeepers.
That's right. So we spent the whole day walking miles in our bare feet on the beach, checking out all the Jeepers, and they're awesome, tricked out Jeeps.
It was fun.
It was so much fun. It's a whole new community. We own a Jeep. We bought a Jeep a year ago.
Right.
But this whole Jeep community thing is brand new for us, and we didn't even know about this event until a couple weeks ago.
So there were thousands.
Oh my gosh,
on
thousands
Daytona Beach.
For the week.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. And it was even awesomer because we got ducked.
Yes.
Look at that.
It's mine.
Yeah, we got ducked, and getting ducked is kind of a newer thing. I guess it started
During COVID.
During COVID. And basically, it's just a kind gesture, a nice way of telling another Jeeper that I appreciate you. I really like what you did with your Jeep. And
some people have a ton of them right in the windshield, in the front windshield.
On the dash, all lined up across the dashboard. So anyways,
people collect them.
Yeah,
it's fun.
They do. So super fun. We're going to show you some amazing Jeeps in this video, and then we're going to hear confessions of Jeep owners, financial confessions, what to do, what not to do, and I think you're going to love it. So we got eight interviews. We got 8 people that we met along the day, and we're happy to share their stories with you and their Jeep. So let's go.
Oh my God.
All right, we're here in Daytona Beach for Jeep Beach. I'm here with El Chupacabra. Chupacabra. Okay. All right, I'm here with Gangster Girl.
Yes.
All right, so what is your name, sir?
Kevin McGill.
Kevin, and you're a cowboy fan?
Yes, sir.
El Capitan.
Los Capitan.
All right, here we are with another Jeep owner in Daytona Beach.
Hey.
What's the name of your club?
Kingdom under sponsor.
I'm here with Johan, and we're gonna look at his Jeep and ask him some questions.
My name is Stephanie. I'm from New York, and I actually work as a firefighter.
Tell us about Mad Max.
So Mad Max is kind of like the inspiration for the Jeep build. I kind of look at Jeeps as like, they're kind of like post-apocalyptic type builds. You know, they're super capable, can go anywhere, do anything for the most part.
Okay, well tell us, what is your best financial advice for someone considering buying a Jeep?
Aside from be ready and have a lot of money before you do buy a Jeep, this is actually the first car that I financed before I leased everything, which I think I would not recommend. I would buy a used car. I wouldn't lease at all because you don't end up, you know, with true ownership and you lose a lot of your money for something that you're just gonna have to give back eventually. It's just, why rent a house when you can own it? So I've actually saved a lot of money on this build by doing a lot of the work myself. I am not one of these, you know, big time people who's heavily sponsored. Like I've, you know, had a lot of friends help me along the way, but I don't bring this thing to a dealership unless it's a warranty issue. But everything else I have done myself. Like I YouTube anything, so anything that you can do yourself, do it, because you're just gonna get ripped off anywhere you go.
Oh wow. What do you think is your biggest financial mistake with owning a Jeep?
I think it's what I do with it really that causes like the financial like mistakes. I actually heavily off-road my Jeep, you know, so I do a lot of rock crawling, camping, being in places that I shouldn't be, you know, salty areas, sandy places, but it takes a lot of maintenance, so I guess that would be my financial mistake with it.
Okay. And then do you have any general financial advice for people your age coming up?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think it's a little harder on millennials because our rate of pay hasn't increased to match the rate of inflation. The numbers are out there. You can't argue otherwise. You know, it's not the days where you can, you know, work in a gas station and, you know, afford to put all the kids in school. I work a union job, so I'm fortunate and blessed to have a secure job, you know, blue collar. Love it. Get to help people for a living, but with every paycheck, I try to put about 40% of my check into retirement accounts. I also made the decision to not have kids just yet. I don't want to have kids because at a young age, because I don't know, I hear a lot of people saying, oh, well, I want to be young enough to throw the ball around. I'm like, no, as a parent, you should not be your kid's, best friend. They have friends for that. You're supposed to be a parent. So save your money, get enough in the bank into your retirement accounts, and then, have kids. I mean, do what you want, but that's what I did, and it's actually helped me out a lot. I've gotten myself in my career to a point where I'm making, a sustainable income. I remember the days when I used to have to literally work 4 jobs just to pay, my bills, and now down to 1, worked my way up the ladder, and, I'm very blessed, but I put everything I can away, because I remember the days where I would be on an ambulance working as a paramedic, going to the hospitals and eating, the sandwiches, that they would give, like, generic people, like, just to make it through the shift. So I guess that's a little bit of my advice.
Awesome.
Save, save, save.
Congratulations, she looks great.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
It's an old story way back in Puerto Rico, actually. I was his own. They never find out what it was. It was something animals used to eat. All the animals. Actually, kill those animals with 2 holes, like a vampire.
Like a vampire?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then, but they never found it. Some people say they saw it was very ugly.
Yeah.
I guess I'm ugly
You're
too.
not.
So that kind of makes
But
sense.
this Jeep is fantastic.
Yeah, thank you.
So tell a would-be Jeep owner what your opinion is on buying new or buying used.
Well, I like it new.
You like it new?
I like it new because you can build the way that you want it. But I have this one, and my wife has also her Jeep, the JL.
Hello, wife.
So
She has one too?
well, she has one too. She is outside.
It's outside.
Yeah. So you can build it the way that you want. Yeah, little bit by little bit. I have him for 8 years, and now it's the results now what I have now.
After 8 years of putting improvements into it?
Stuff, and it's never end.
It never ends?
No. We just did the box in the back again. It was once, so we redid it again. We just painted some cover for the differential. And it's always something. It's a good hobby.
Yeah, good hobby.
It's expensive too. Gotta be patient.
What's the best financial advice you'd give a new Jeep owner?
When you're gonna build, don't do my mistake.
Okay, what's that?
Budget. I put the leaf first, and it was not the leaf that I want. And then I had to change it 2 times. That was extra money.
Yeah.
Build something thinking in the future, because it's not, it's gonna cost you a lot of money.
Okay.
A lot of money.
Okay.
A lot of money. So when you do with the leaf, do the gears. So you got that away, you can put later on whatever you know. You can put wheels on when I have 26 with tire 40s or 42. But it's very important, because it's not, it's gonna cost you a lot of extra money.
All right.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
you gotta build thinking in the future, because it's not gonna cost you.
Very good. I like it. Plan ahead.
I had it 6 years already. Little by little, I put it the way it is.
Yeah.
It takes too much money, so.
What advice?
But I'm happy with the ending.
Are you done now?
Yes.
Oh, very good.
This was the last thing I did. And the
most
graphics.
recent?
And the graphics.
Okay.
They're like 2 weeks old.
Oh, is that right? Fantastic. So what advice, financial advice, would you give to a new Jeep owner?
It's hard to get it where it is right now. It's hard. But you could do it. Anybody could do it.
Okay. Little by little is the key.
Little by
I'm hearing,
little.
right?
It took me 5 years.
Oh, did it? Okay. And you said it was your dad that got you into Jeeping?
Yes, my dad was military, and he always had
What?
He always got Jeep.
Because he was a veterinary? Is that...
No, military.
Oh, military.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. I love it. Great job.
Thank you so much.
The biggest cowboy fan?
I don't know, but I'm a big one, yes.
Okay. So I love your Jeep. So what advice would you give a new Jeep owner?
If you're wanting to build it up, start with just the base. Don't have to go buy the most decked out one. This was a base Sport S when I bought it.
Okay.
And so it was base. I knew I wanted to do stuff to it, so when I bought it, I bought it base and then just started with some of the basic things I wanted. Tires, a lift, things like that.
Okay.
And over the years, I just added different things to it and finally got it painted the way I wanted it and just kept adding on.
Okay. Now, how long of a process was that for you?
I bought this brand new in 2013.
Okay.
So it's 2024. So actually, May will be, what is that, 11 years.
11 years, yeah. Wow. What's the worst financial mistake you made with a Jeep?
Not taking care of it from the beginning.
Is that right?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah, because it'll come back. You know, Jeeps are great because you can do all kinds of stuff to it, but you know, if you don't take care of underneath and things like that, you know, stuff will start to go and cost you the most money.
Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
Now, what's your best favorite thing about owning a Jeep?
The camaraderie. You know, being out with everybody and you know, you see Jeep. I saw it online. I said the funny thing about it was actually a meme, and it said the cool thing about owning a Jeep is that it's the only vehicle that comes with friends.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It was awesome.
Thank you.
Love it.
Okay, so who's the owner?
Yes, he is. I love it.
How long have you had it?
Like 7 years.
7 years?
Wow.
Okay. So we have a little YouTube channel. It's called Financial Success Coach. So do you have any financial advice for a new Jeep owner?
Get the most money you can. Because this is a bank.
It's like a second mortgage.
Yeah, this is a bank.
That's what it is, a second mortgage.
Now, do you have an opinion on buying a new Jeep or a used Jeep?
For me, a used Jeep is better.
For you, it's better?
Wow.
Okay. Did you have any big financial mistakes that you would like to do over?
No.
No? Okay.
Good job.
Well, I love it. It's a great job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I got a 2018 Wrangler Unlimited. She's a beauty.
Yes, she is.
And the great thing about these vehicles, they're a lot of fun and they hold their value.
Yeah.
They do. They really do hold their value.
So tell us, do you have any financial advice for a would-be Jeep owner?
Well, my husband's really the one that does more of the research on the Jeeps. And what he does is he makes a spreadsheet of what we want, and then he looks at what's for sale and then looks at all the, book values on prices, and we covered half the state of Florida before we bought ours less than a year ago.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We got Jeep fever right after Jeep Week last year. We live here in Daytona Beach Shores, and just watching them drive by in front of our condo, just loved them and said, I gotta have one. So sold my car so I could get one.
Great. Now, have you heard any horror stories, or is there any bad, warnings that you would give a would-be owner of a financial mistake with owning a Jeep?
Nothing I can think of off the top of my head. Just do your research before you buy. And don't get too crazy, on, well, I don't know. Some people like to put a lot of money into them, and they hold the value. So yeah, I've got a friend who bought a 84 Scrambler, and
oh, wow.
He's put a fortune in it, but it is badass looking machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like 70 grand in it, but it's sharp. But I don't have near that much in mine, but I got a nice looking ride.
Yeah, you do. We'll give catch some pictures. Tell us about how much you got ducked here today.
Yeah, well, I was wearing a duck suit earlier, an inflatable duck suit. So everybody driving by really liked my Jeep and my duck suit.
Right.
So got lots of ducks. That's just today's ducks.
Just today's haul.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's today's haul on the hood.
All right.
So, yeah, it's fun. I think it's cool. I got a couple of big ones. Yes. Got a nice collection.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But it's such a great community. Jeepers are so nice and friendly, and everybody's just kind of like, it's like, you know, being in a family with somebody.
Like a big family reunion, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you've got a cheap old Jeep or you're a brand new, you know, one that's fixed up really mega cool, but you know, everybody's in the same club type atmosphere, so it's fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, we got a Jeep family here.
Yeah, from GQ. So this is for my daughter. She's like 23 right now. Already on the beach. That's for my son. He's 19.
Okay.
He bought it 2 years ago, working on a fast food, just saving to get it.
Did he? Okay.
The first car.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's the White Eagle.
The White Eagle, and that's
Yeah,
your baby.
That's the bucket insignia of our club. Yeah. Kingdom under sponsor.
Okay.
A lot of time from last night. It's a lot of wind.
And you said you've had this since 2015?
2015.
What's the best part of owning a Jeep?
That you can convert, you can, whatever you want. It's like a transformer car.
Yeah.
You can plug and play whatever you want.
Uh-huh.
So we got like 2 different racks right here. You see? Rack for the car, another rack for the coolers or the bike. We have to have the trunk available for whatever you need. But we upgrade the axles for 4.4. Ready for the mud.
Ready for the mud?
Yeah, ready for the mud.
Very fun.
That's what it is.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, John, tell us about your Jeep.
I mean, it's a Gladiator 2021, I believe, yes, 2021, and yeah, you just save and throw money at it.
Save and throw money at it?
That's about it. That's the best advice. Save or just throw money at it.
All right, cool. Well, so for any potential Jeep owner, what advice would you give them?
Use it for 4-wheel.
Use it for 4-wheel?
Learn how to use the 4-wheel drive.
Okay.
At least learn that part. Then as far as, it's whatever you like, because 6 months down the line, they're probably going to want to change whatever they put in it.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay. Do you have an opinion on buying new or buying used?
That all depends on whatever your pocket is.
Okay. All right. And any tips that you would give someone to avoid, or maybe you heard a funny story about a big mistake someone made financially with a Jeep?
As far as buying parts for it, yeah. Because parts is one thing, but then you also got to have somebody install them. And then, like I said, 6 months down the line, oh, I didn't like that. So now you're going to have to do it again. So make sure you like what you put on.
All right. Good advice. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're
Enjoy.
welcome. Thank you.
All right. So, if you're on YouTube, you can find us at Financial Success Coach.
Okay, no problem. I'll look you guys up. Thank you.